So the first attack we're going to look at is the Kimura from the closed guard position. So Alex is going to stretch his arm and grab a hold of my wrist. Now from here he's going to sit up by uncrossing his feet, touching on the ground, and now latching on to my arm. Now once he's here, he's going to grab his own wrist and fall into the Kimura attack. Excellent. Now a few details here is when Alex grabs the wrist, notice how he stretches his arm like this. If he has a bent elbow like this, it makes it easy for me to remove my arm. Now by extending, it makes it harder for me to escape this position on the first grab. Now when he sits up, he's going to post on his elbow and he's going to grab and go over the elbow. Now a common mistake where people grab is they'll grab near the elbow like this, and it makes it very easy for me to escape the arm. Now by latching over, now he's holding the tricep and the elbow is snug. Now my arm is trapped. The moment he has this, he's going to fall back down but switch to a monkey grip and bring the Kimura position. Okay. The last detail I want to discuss on this lock is once you latch onto it, make sure that the tricep is snug against your body. A lot of people make the mistake of grabbing on and relying on their own strength to push the Kimura lock, which in essence will work, but when you catch someone who's really strong, they're going to start to resist that Kimura lock and escape their arm. So you want to latch on and lock it against your own chest. That way there, when you start to get to the side, you can add a few scoots, and that will bring your body weight into the lock to ensure the finish. Now the next one I want to discuss is I'm leaning backwards like this. What Alex wants to do is sit up towards me to put me on my back. From here, he wants to attempt to do the hip bump sweep to get the mount position. When he gets to here, my instinctual reflex is going to be to stop that sweep. By posting on the mat, he's going to reach and dive right to the wrist and finish the same identical Kimura lock we just did. Now let's take a look at this from the side. Alex is going to reach up high, go for the sweep. If I don't react to this, of course he's going to drag me onto my back and get the mount position. But I'm going to post to the mat as he does this sweep attempt, and now he dives for the wrist and finishes the identical lock we just worked on. One more time from here. I posture out. He reaches up. Notice one detail. Let's go back, Alex. Notice the detail that he wants to bring the momentum up to his elbow and right away to his hand. Now he could elevate the hips and reach for the first attempt, which is the sweep. Now if I don't react, of course, I'm ending underneath the mount position. Now he's going to start to drive forward and boom. Now he's going to reach for the wrist and finish the shoulder lock from here. Next up, my hand is on his chest as such. What he's going to do is bridge up and push my hand underneath the armpit. Now notice how he C-clamps underneath the elbow. That's what we call the shotgun grip. Now he's holding my arm nice and snug, but there's only one thing missing, is I can posture up. So he's going to ensure that he holds me tight by holding my head near his chest. Now from here he cuts the angle by scooting his hips and passes the leg. And that's what we refer to as the shotgun armbar. When we do this lock, it's super important to have a nice cupping grip behind the tricep and not just where the forearm is. A lot of people make a mistake that they'll hold near the elbow, and what happens when they transfer the leg over the head, they end up only holding a grip on the forearm. So what we want to do is go a little bit higher, just above on the lower tricep area. By hugging the tricep here, if there's still a gap, we end up still holding the elbow in place, okay? And last but not least is always making sure that you're trapping the wrist with your arm inside the armpit, okay? Let's take a look one more time. Right to here. This is the most important right here, that grip right there. See, he's hugging the arm. This keeps the elbow into place. Now, I'll want to escape, so he's gonna hug my neck and cut the angle. Very good. And that's the shotgun armbar. almost identical to what we just worked on, is without controlling the head this time, I might be controlling the bicep as such. Now notice where my arm is, outside the center line. What Alex is going to do is just contour the elbow, move his hip, that sinks my weight into position, and now he passes his leg, brings the arm into center line, and has a perfect position to break the arm from here, okay? So this is a great self-defense situation. I'm holding on to him here. Now he contours the elbow, cuts the angle. By turning his hips, my weight sinks into his hip. I passes the leg and I bring the arm into position. All right, guys, thanks for watching our video on these basic attacks. We hope you enjoyed. Leave us a thumbs up. If you have any questions for future videos, leave them in the comment section below. Until next time, guys.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Take care.